Well, one thing I will say to my viewers and subscribers, may the good Lord help us in this upcoming test series when New Zealand are able to put a few guys around the bat and bombard us with short pitch bowling for a couple of overs straight. May the Lord help us. I have never ever seen batsmen in such a hurry to return to the dressing room. The shots that were played last night by our top order, atrocious, I tell you, my people. Very, very bad. You know, they would say you leave your best for last. Well, West Indies did the opposite of that. You understand? I've always said I have no problems with batsmen getting out, You're playing against quality bowling. You will get out at some point, right? But the way in which they got out, if you did not watch our batting last night, I would tell you to do yourself a favor and don't look at the highlights. Don't look at the highlights at all. I was unfortunate enough to watch the entirety of our batting innings, and I must tell you, it was depressing, my people. Depressing is what I would say. I am not gonna say that New Zealand they didn't do their thing, but the shots, man, I tell you, 161 is what we were bowled out for. 161 in 36.2 overs. And again, it was a couple guys in the lower middle order to lower order that really took the shame out of our face, right? It was some lower order batsmen that took the shame out of our faces, man. 161 all out, 36.2 overs. New Zealand, they got up to 106, well, they got it, 162 for 6, and it took them 30.3 overs. 162 for 6 in 30.3 overs. So, an easy chase there for them, winning by 4 wickets. So that simply means they secured the ODI series 3-0. Yes, 3-0. So let me just walk you through our batting card. There's not much there to talk about. John Campbell and Akeem Ogis, I will give it to them. They got us off to an okay start, right? It was filled with boundaries, especially Akeem Ogis, right? They got us off to a good start, and we put together 31 before we lost the first wicket. And brain fade, my people. It was just brain fade. Akeem Ogis, 17 from 19, 1 4 and 2 beautiful looking sixes, right? And then he just gave it away. John Campbell was joined by Casey Carty. Casey Carty came in and he didn't score. He faced 2 balls. The second ball, he was caught in 2 minds, whether to leave the ball or play the ball. So the bat was left hanging in that uncertainty there, or in that uncertain region. Ball hit the bat, bam, right onto the stump, bowled off the bat. So no runs. Shea Hope joined John Campbell. They stayed there for a little bit. John Campbell, he was removed for 26 from 24 with 3 fours and 1 6. And the way in which he got out, my people, soft. Ball going across him, he just went on the front foot, just put the bat there. Ball just hit the hedge and gone on. It's not that I'm not giving credit to the bowlers, I'm not saying the bowlers the bowlers didn't do anything, but I tell you. Shea Hope, 16 from 18. Our usual rock, our usual consistent player. Got one down the leg side, was trying to clip it off his hip, brush the face of the bat, and he was out, 16. Rutherford stayed for a bit, 19 from 26 with 3 fours, then he got out. Raston Chase, he stayed there. He stayed there for a good bit, holding things together. If it wasn't for that innings, probably would have looked a little bit even worse than us. He got 38 from 51 with 3 fours and 1 6. Justin Graves, 1, right? Probably one of the easiest bowl and cut you will see. When John Campbell got out, I typed something and posted on YouTube saying that, listen, I don't think you'll see anybody getting out easier than that. Well, Justin Graves made sure that I was wrong. Just served up a nice gentle pushback to Mitchell Satner, got himself out for 1. Matthew Ford, 4 balls to remove him without scoring. Shamar Springer, 12. Then went after a sharp ball, got out. Mount a sharp ball, boy, I tell you. But that is why I say I am extremely sorry for our players. Not all of those who are in the ODI squad right now will be playing in the test, but I can just imagine. Carrie Pierre, he stayed around for a bit. got 22 from 24 before, Jaden Seals was removed. So Kyrie Perry was left not out on that 22. And that is how we ended up on 161. Now, for New Zealand, their leader, Matt Henry, he did most of the work there, 4 for 43 from 9.2. He was supported by Mitchell Santner and Jacob Duffy, who picked up 2 wickets each. So those were the pick of the bowlers there for New Zealand. When they went into bat, our bowlers actually did okay. The first 3 batsmen were removed cheaply. Devon Conway 11, Ravindra made 14, Will Young made 3, right? But then the resistance came in the middle. Mark Chapman and Michael Bracewell, Bracewell remained not out. They made sure that there was no further panic. Chapman got 64 from 63 with 8 fours and 2 sixes. Tom Latham made 10. Bracewell 40 not out from 31. Satna made 9. Folks made 2. So that is basically how it went. One thing I will say, my viewers and subscribers, our guys didn't look overly bad in the field. They took some good catches, I saw a couple good catches, so I have to give that to them. When a score such a low total, there is no option. There is no other option, or shouldn't be, but to put your body on the line and to try and take all the catches. I saw some good catches there. So bowling for us though, Matthew Ford got 2 for 46 from 9. Jaden Seals got 2 for 35 from 8. Shamar Springer 1 for 16 from 4. Justin Graves bowled 5 overs for 33. Raston Chase 1 for 30 from 4.3. So that is how things worked out, my people. New Zealand getting across the line quite easily. And as I said at the top of the video, whitewash or 3-0 there to New Zealand. So nothing different, It's just our usual ODI performance. Our usual. You'll get a century from Shea Hope in the series. Probably a half century, and then that's basically it. That's it. It is what we have become accustomed to when it comes down to our ODI side. You're playing a series, the last we won a couple series, this year. I think what was it against Pakistan that we won, but at the end of the day, my people, it's just the usual stuff. The usual stuff. Shea Hope will give you a century, and will try his best in the next 2 games if it's a 3-match series. And then it's just the same thing. Everybody doing their own thing, especially when it comes on to the batting. As I said, I've never seen batsmen in such a hurry to get out. Just the type of shots that they play. As a coach myself, I have no problem with losing. I can handle it. It's just the way how you lose that I have a problem with. You understand? I think that if you come up against a better team, obviously more often than not the better team will find a way to win. But it's the same mistakes, the same issues over and over and over. And they keep on talking about they have this, they're working on this, they're working on that, and it's the same mistake over and over and over and over. But I guess that's just where our cricket is, my people. So what they will say is, they're gonna continue working and looking for automatic qualification to the next ODI World Cup. I don't know what to go and do what, but that is their news. Big up, yeah.